walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. And the Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And he's dragged down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Penn. Fires downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Trojans offense has its first opportunity of the day. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Penn. Makes the catch. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the 1st down and more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line is set on 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Penn. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the left. Hits the afterburners. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly. Yeah,
you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into you.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to...
Found the seam on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Turn. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw again. Buying some time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, USC! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Penn. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Calls his own number. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Penn. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down mark. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Catch in the middle, it's screen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Powers through the defender. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Toss to the outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
He's got it at the 20. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the touchdown Trojans. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go.
Here we go. Ready, go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. The toss to the outside. Fights off a defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in this.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Penn. Just a short pass to the tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw again. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 8 over Eastern Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this...
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Penn. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Runs through the tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got a little space. There he goes. He was so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Green. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Touchdown Southern Cal. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Gonna look downfield again. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown USC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense takes matters into its own hands. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to strike on first and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Terrapins have it with a first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. sneak it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Walters. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Terrapins will punt this one away.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Snagged out of the air. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they've put up. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Oh, they're after him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, showed a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's going to go down as time has run out. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly